Pepe, the starter. Checks his watch, goes across to the ladder. Moving up, big day on it. The field is set to be dispatched. Racing, good line away. First to jump, Excel Train, away quickly, big day on it. Street Band also hopped out of the gates well. Little Silver's going to come across and ride the speed early. Border Force a further 2 lengths away, getting back into the field, but better than centre field getting going. Then Sisu Warrior, Cold Shizzle together, and outside of those Objectify, Yarra Lee further back, and Piker drop Petrushka to last. As they work up now onto the top of the course, going by the 900, big day on it. In front, landed there by 3/4 Little Silver. Border Force around the outside, working now to go up and join Excel Train. Street Band is next. A length away, Objectify. Cold Shizzle over on the outside of those, back near the rails as they work down the side. Sisu Warrior. Then Yarra Lee, and spotting them all is Petrushka. Towards the turn, they go along by the 550. Little Silver makes its move, goes up to sit outside of big day on it. Now they're locking horns at the top of the home straight now. Little Silver gets about a head clear, big day on it. 2 lengths Border Force, Street Band given a taste of the shillelagh. Here's Objectify running on strongly. Back behind them, Excel Train not doing enough. They went to the 200 mark. Little Silver's the leader. Street Band is closing. So's Objectify. Objectify reaches the lead from Little Silver and Street Band, and Objectify starts to edge clear. It's Objectify for the money. Objectify a half a length, Street Band. Little Silver third. Running home from last is Petrushka. It made up good ground from Border Force. Sisu Warrior, big day on it. Cold Shizzle. Yarra Lee is next home, and Excel Train, well, it may have been derailed because the train has run stone motherless last. Numbers here after the running of race 7, number 8, Objectify, written by Lukey Campbell for Dan Morton. And that is the second leg of a training double today for Dan. Joins Team Williams and Simon Miller, training doubles, and proves too good for Street Band. Little Silver, who made the move early, Petrushka from the back running on, picks up 4th placing. Objectify, the No Nay Never Mare, Campbell, the Saturday City winner. He is first as a senior as well for Luke. Recently came out of his apprenticeship and picks up this winning ride for Dan Morton this afternoon. And at $16 SP, it just adds further and further value if you're still hopefully alive in the quaddie. For BJ Cohen, D Young, A Lamont, G.A. Young, T Young, D.G. Dunstan, a group of owners. They are esteemed lineup of ownership there, and Objectified, who takes her 5th win from 11 starts, the second from 4 in the campaign. Winning by half a length, beating number 10, Street Band, and Sean O'Donnell for Trevor Andrews. Little Silver, Ash Faithful, Steve Wolf, 3rd, 4th, 9, Petrushka. 35.74 for the time of 125.04 for the 1400 Excel Train. The big flop there in race 7, finishing right back in the field, was gone well before acceptance. The last of the day at 5:20 is the Bisley Workwear Handicap over 1600. 2 Hostile Chalk comes out of race 8. Let's go back downstairs. We'll catch up with Tessa Daly as Luke Campbell comes back, and that might just about be Luke's first Metro Saturday winner since becoming a senior.
Potentially there, Darren. I know it's his first win back off the back of a little concussion upset, but I'm joined now by Nick Gowan, stable foreman for Dan Morton. Nick, fantastic performance here. I know there's a lot of happy owners around, and she goes back to her winning form.
Yeah, very good win today. Travelled like the winner on the turn, and yeah, produced nicely.
What were the thoughts going into the 1400 today off the back of that last start effort over 12?
Well, her work was excellent on Tuesday, so the team was quite confident heading in, and yeah, didn't think the 14 would be too much of an issue.
What's she like to deal with at home as a type? Is she going to continue to progress, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Like she's probably one that we've had like quite a big opinion of like all the way through, and she tends to mix her form a little bit, but yeah, hopefully now that she's back to winning ways, she can continue on. Stick
around this distance, or do you think in time she'll be able to step out a little bit further?
Yeah, look, we'll see how she recovers from this, but yeah, I mean, I don't see why she couldn't get further.
The boss must be pretty happy with the horses in your care. He's over east and you've had a double.
Yeah, yep, yep, we're going well.
Congratulations, Nick. Enjoy the victory.
Cool, thank you.
There's Nick Gowan. We'll be catching up with Luke Campbell as he comes back in. Scott has mentioned his first winner back after a little head knock there at Kalgoorlie and a great victory. $17 job as well.
Yes, he went into the concussion protocols, but he's back out with a winner here today is Luke Campbell, and that's always going to be the best part about his riding career, is that 54 kilos is never going to be any worries for him. So as you ride across winter here, you're always going to get opportunities where other senior riders might not be able to make that weight at this time of the season, but Luke Campbell takes full advantage, especially for Team Morton, like he has been doing in recent weeks. Luke's just jumping off the scales, joins us now. Luke, obviously a couple of days on the sidelines after that head knock at Kalgoorlie, but you're back with a winner. That's nice.
Yeah, good to be back. I was actually quite excited to come back today and excited to jump on this horse for Morts, you know. Stable that's been looking after me and supportive of me sort of through my whole apprenticeship since I was claiming 4, so very appreciative of the opportunity.
I know you're a little ball of energy. How'd you go with a few days off?
Yeah, good. The first few days I was actually probably a little bit crook with the concussion and that, but the last week I was definitely all right, but I actually came down with a bit of bad asthma and that, so it worked out well in the end. Mum always says when something bad happens, there's always a positive that comes with it. So to get the asthma and that at the same time as the injury was all right.
Now, what about this mare today? What sort of run did she get?
Got a really good run actually. She began only fair. Saw Brad to the inside of me. He began probably a bit better than me and was a bit more positive than me. I was electing whether to come in behind it or not, but then I saw the horse of Casey's and Jade sort of looking like the only spot for it was going to be 3 wide, no cover. So I elected just staying that 3 wide line, and I got a really good run throughout and travelled like the winner the whole way through, and I presented her and let her get on the right lead leg, and she really found for me.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Luke Campbell combining with Dan Morton and Objectify taking up the Glenroy Chaff handicap over the 1400 metres. Numbers here from the 7th, 8, 10, 4 and 9. We'll be taking a short break before we head back up to Broome for the last time this season for the last up there.